This class, I just taught them prepositions, places, and movement. And this is what I have on the board. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. I listed out words first, like next to, under, between, in, about, around, through. Then behind, on, and in front of. I would first ask them to read them a few times so they get the words, and then repeat after me. And then I would ask them to do the sentences for each of these words. We would repeat the exercise, and I would ask random students in the class, that's what I do, to teach prepositions. After that, they have a writing assignment in the class. So I would ask them questions like, what is in your pocket? So what is in your pocket? So they'd have to think. I'm not giving them any clues. They would have to think what's in their pockets, and if there's nothing, I would ask them to write nothing. So a few questions like that for each of these words, like who's sitting next to you? Who's sitting next to you would be pretty easy for them because they know the person who's sitting next to them, and so on. I would do the same thing with between. So what's between you and the person sitting in the next aisle, and so on. So this is one way of teaching the prepositions, places, and movements in context. That's very important. I just don't do words in. I believe that there should always be context where they can use these words. So that's one way you could do a lesson. You could also play a game at the end of the lesson where you could just hand out cards with prepositions on them, and they could come and stick them on the board using blue tack when a question is asked. And you could divide the class into 3 or 4 groups to do that. I hope you liked this lesson. You can do this in your class too. If you have any suggestions, please write them in the comments. I hope to hear from you. Thank you again.